let's send random today. Let's just see what the game wants me to play. We'll see. I'll try to... Oh, okay, I mean, do I want to do 2 Eden runs in a row? Look, the game has chosen. I'm not even gonna press R. You saw me do it, okay? You saw me press random. We're gonna play Eden today. Ow. I will honor this. I also should probably try not to die. I only have 1 health. Hi, by the way. How's it going? Hope you're doing alright. Hope life's treating you okay. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. Just a little goofster. Just a little fella, you know? Just having a good time and all that. Enjoying life and all that. Anyway, yeah, hope you're doing good. Hope life's treating you okay and all that usual stuff. I would love to find any form of HP eventually. I got Terra, I guess. Okay. Forget how Metronome can do that. I should not use Metronome, by the way. It can give you, like, fucking Plan C. It could give me fucking, blood rights, and it would just kill me. It could trigger a blood bag, you know, I'd rather not have that happen. So what I should do instead is just ignore that I have it. I should just never use it to begin with. That'd be the smart thing. Ah, some HP. I will now only get 1 hit by champion enemies instead of every enemy. Isn't that something? But I guess I'm on the way to the boss right now. Oh god damn, what a horrendous room. No, there's the shop though, that's nice. Okay, at least I got all the supplies locked up. Fuck it. Old bandage? I mean, that's cool. I was hoping for, like, something that would... Like, a Necronomicon effect would have been huge here, man. All I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been pretty insane. Just saying. Ow. Ah, well, here we go again. Half a heart. All due to my own incompetence. But also the fact that I really do not have a lot of HP. I mean, Hive Mind is pretty cool. Do I want it that badly? I don't know. Wait a minute. The extra HP from old bandage stayed? Huh? Lockdown. Great. I should have just bought Hive Mind, man. Fuck it, I'll buy my donor machine. I didn't know that the HP from old bandage would just stay with me. That's wild. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. Yes! HP! I found pills. Cool. Anything cool in here? Oh yeah, this chest. Might as well open it. Yeah, sure. I don't have a trinket. Okay, it's actually like an easy boss. I was sweating it for nothing. It's a... Well, not an easy boss, but a boss that is usually pretty simple. One that doesn't screw me over that much, usually. By the way, my starting stats are dog-awful, if you think about it. Considering I even got a tears up from Pluto, my tear rate is still just slightly above average, and my damage is truly horrendous. Like, it's so bad. That's how you know I'm committed to this Eden run today. Sty does help the damage department a little bit. It was a long first one, but also mainly because I took a lot of time to do stuff. What's my item room got? A lot of the mortar solves the damage issue. Let's go, dude. I did lose my deal chances, by the way, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. I just stopped using metronome. I can't help myself, because it's like a, what, a 1 in 800 chance that it gives me something truly heinous? What if it gives me death certificate when I use it, though? Right? It could. It could. It would be so good. Best case scenario, I get like... It truly has the biggest swings if you think about it. The metronome. Best case scenario, you get like death certificate, or, you know... Or really like something that's like good for 1 use. Worst case scenario... You fucking die. It's either or, you know? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Still got the deal. I'm goated with it, evidently. Let's check it. Fuck it. Let's peep it. Alright, it's dog shit. Never mind. Don't care. Not losing angel chances over those, that's for sure. I got a bit of money. I don't have a donut machine to blow up. I'd rather not go to the shop, actually. Oh boy, Sac Altar. I got none to sacrifice so far, but I also don't want to rock metronome anymore, so... Yeah, I'll just carry this for a while. Because I do not want to hold on to metronome. I don't want to even be enticed to ever use it. I don't want to be tempted, you know? Temptations of the mind are fickle. You don't want to put up with them. I missed the red heart. I'm too small. I was like, oh, I'm going to grab that on the way to the trap door. Ah, that didn't work all that well. Maybe I can let one of these ghosts pick up that rock in the bottom left corner here. Okay, they really want to grab the buckets first. I respect that, but I would like you to, yeah, pick up that rock so I can grab this red heart. Thank you very much. Alright, who are we fighting? Wormwood. My old friend. We go way back, this guy and I. We've done so many fun things together, man. The escapades we've been on, oh man. Pretty sure he's on a watch list in at least 8 different countries. The types of stuff he's been up to, oh. You remember the stuff we got up to back in Afghanistan, buddy? Oh man, those were the days. I think the Taliban are still looking for you, man. You gotta You oughta, you know, do something with him someday. I can't believe I got another deal. That is a devil deal as well. Bloody lust ain't worth it, though. Hey, there's my key. Is there a restock machine here? Oh, there is a restock machine here. Well, you know what? Might as well. Wow, it's all dog shit, huh? Well, this lover's card is interesting, though. Hold on. Mortirate. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Okay. You think there's a super secret room here, at least? Oh, thank God. Use this. Oh, okay. That was worth it. Bombs now, so I can't buy anything here, but, well, yeah, nah, I'll just save my money. I'll use it on a future floor. It doesn't matter where exactly I spend it, as long as I spend it at some point. It's lovely knowing that my stats will never be a problem anymore, thanks to Keeper Sack. Especially considering I got it this early. There's at least 4 more shops waiting for me. So, like, I'm kind of set. Give me Buddy in a box. I'm close to conjoined, so why not? I could also use Sack Altar to turn my familiars into something better, now that I think about it. I know I just got 2 conjoined pieces, and I'm happy to be close to conjoined, but at the same time, what if I just use Sack Altar? What if, right? You know what? Screw it. Oh boy, yeah, that's a bit of an upgrade. Even if it means getting rid of 2 conjoined pieces. Getting Flight and Succubus is probably pretty damn good. Yeah. If there's ever a time to use Sack Altar, is in that moment right there. Alright, what do you got? It's a bit of a damage up. Can't be too upset about it. I'm legally not allowed to complain. Because I got a plus damage stat. You know what? Greed is actually perfect to show up here. I don't have money anyway. Magic Mush? One day, man. One day. One day. One day it'll be there. And you'll rue the day. You know what I find really funny and, like, ironic? And it's just something that's, like, you know, it lives rent-free on my mind a little bit. First of all, here I go, talking about the Epic Game Store again. Yes, okay, I know. I'm obsessed with a game store I never even use, unless the very rare times I want to play Fortnite. Okay, like, I get it. But, listen, hear me out, okay? I like how, when the EGS first came out, the 2 main selling points that Tim Sweeney had and that Epic had for their game store to be a competitor for Steam were a better cut for developers from sales, which is nice, yeah, and better quality control. Because at the time, and this is still a problem with Steam to this point, there was a lot of garbage being shoved onto Steam, right? Because all it takes to get your game listed on Steam nowadays is to pay like $100 or something like that, and that's it, right? Parasitoid, oh my god. So, you know, all you gotta do is just pay Valve a little bit of money and your game will be listed on Steam. And that's why you see so many garbage games get shipped to Steam that are just utterly trash. And, you know, usually a lot of them are pornographic in nature. However, the funny part to me is, Epic was, like, very adamant, like, oh yeah, no, we've got, like, really good quality control. Like, we're making sure that no games like that can even get onto the Epic Game Store. It's all a personally curated list for what Tim himself wants on the platform. So I find it very funny that you fast forward now a couple of years, and the Epic Game Store is filled to the brim with shovelware crypto games that absolutely no person on Earth is playing. Because not only are these games probably trash, like utter dog shit, on top of that, they rip you off because they either come with a Bitcoin miner or some other crypto-related stuff that will try to rip you off. Because let's be honest, that's at least what most of NFTs have been used for. I genuinely, and this is me talking about NFTs again, I genuinely feel bad for, like, the handful of people. It's really not the large portion of it, but I genuinely do feel bad for, like, the handful of people, of genuine artists or genuine developers in the NFT space, or in crypto spaces in general, right? That, like, had great ideas, or that, like, saw, like, NFTs as a great way for artists to actually, like, monetize their work and continue earning money off of their work and stuff like that, you know? Genuine people. I genuinely feel bad for those people, because that entire scene has been completely ravaged by investors and people trying to just flip, like, make a quick buck and, you know, abusing the system to its fullest extent to make as much money as they possibly can and then just get the hell out of there. I feel genuinely bad for actual people, like actual artists trying to make real artwork. And then, you know, just selling it in a crypto format to, like in an NFT format to try and, you know, maximize their revenue that they get from it, which is completely fair. Being an artist is something that, especially in the West, is not very easy to, well, pay the bills for you. It's very hard, because people aren't really willing to pay that much for art, and, you know, your work, even if it's something that is quote-unquote important to society, it's not easy to, you know, earn a living off of. Apparently it's a bit easier in Asian countries, because if you're an Asian artist, like say you live in like Southeast Asia somewhere, right? Like the Philippines, for instance. Not a particularly wealthy nation. Not terribly off, but also not particularly wealthy, right? So the crazy part for artists from like the Philippines, for instance, is if they charge like $200 for a commission. $200 for a commission is quite expensive, but in the West, if you say you do one of those a month, that wouldn't be able to pay any of your bills, right? If you're an artist living in a Western country, $200 a month is nobody in the West can live off of $200 a month. It's literally impossible. But in the Philippines, or like in, you know, poorer nations like that, like India, if you get $200 a month, you're probably fucking living it up. That pays all your bills, right? I mean, I don't know if that's like necessarily true. I'm just using the Philippines or India as examples. I don't know the exact conversion rates, right? But things tend to be cheaper in poorer countries, on average, right? So stuff like that favors you. So I think it's... Because I'm just bringing this up because I talked about it with a friend earlier today. It was just like something that came up in conversation because he's got a lot of artist friends. And it came up and it was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. That's probably the case. It's very curious to think about that, like, people from countries like that can probably live much more easily off of being an artist than people in, like, the US or Europe could probably. It's very fun to think about. So basically, if you're white, you should move to Southeast Asia or something like that to be able to earn a living off of your current salary much more easily. It's crazy how standards are different like that in different places, huh? But yeah, like, you know, isn't it ironic how Epic was like so adamant, like, oh yeah, no, the EGS has like good quality control. We only allow the best of the best games onto the EGS. And then you fast forward a couple of years and 90% of the games released on the Epic Game Store that aren't like bought exclusives from like, you know, big AAA developers, aka that are, you know, quote-unquote independent releases, are dog shit, terrible crypto games that nobody would ever want to play. Or that, you know, try to rip you off or something like that. It's really funny to think about. It's actually very, very humorous. I might as well just buy stuff, right? I gotta spend money anyway. I gotta get stats out of Keeper's Sack. I don't know if next shop's gonna have greed or not. Might as well spend my money now. It's just so ironic. I'm not even gonna defend, like, the fact that Steam doesn't have dog shit games. Steam has a lot of trash being shoveled onto it as well. Probably more so than the EGS. The difference is with Steam, though, they're not crypto games. Steam, or Valve specifically, has taken a stand against crypto implementations in games, and guess what? I think it's turning out to be the right choice. Oh, there's greed. Okay, well, next floor can't have a greed shop. That's good to know, at least. Preemptive is always good. I have iframes, might as well, right? Can open all 3 chests. More tier rate. I have hit the tiers cap. My ass is really out here, like, holding on to the Gauss rune just in case I get like a Curse of the Blind on the next floor or something like that, man. I'm really just banking for that. And what getting hit was actually perfect here because it means I guarantee a deal next floor instead of... I'm gonna try that I guarantee higher chances next floor instead of getting one this floor when I wouldn't have needed it anyway. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, so Epic's kind of washed, huh? They're kind of washed. I don't think even Fortnite is earning them that much money anymore. I think they're just kind of cooked as a company. Hey, there's my item, broom. What do you got? I don't want Esau Jr. Eden's Blessing for next run. Okay. Bit late for more options. Just a tad. Just a little bit. That being said, I'll just buy it anyway because I need stats. That's what I'm here for anyway. Stats. Alright, mom. Mother. Why would I just stand there, man? Ah, there goes my Eternal Heart. And my deal chances. No. I'm just gonna pretend I got the low roll this floor and I'll be alright. We're talking about things that are washed in terms of, you know, just washedness in general. Just besides Epic Games, another thing that's definitely become washed in recent years is Marvel, right? I don't think it's no secret that Marvel has really fallen off after Endgame. There were only a handful of movies that were acceptable to watch, in my opinion, that were good. I used to be a fan of the Marvel stuff, like, you know, I used to like it quite a lot, and now I'm kind of like, I'm cautious, you know, I'm not rearing for it too much anymore. I've still watched most of the stuff that came out since Endgame, but I have skipped some of it, and I gotta say most of it wasn't all that. Why am I bringing this up? Well, because I watched Season 2 of Loki last night, because the entire show was finished airing, and I was like, well, now or never, right? Might as well watch it now. Maybe it's actually kind of good. And it was! Season 2 of Loki was probably the best Marvel thing I've watched since the Spider-Man one, like No Way Home or whatever it's called. I think it's the best Marvel thing I've watched. Guardians 3 was pretty good as well, But like since then it's pretty much been like nothing good to come out of that studio. So you know what? The fact that they've actually produced some good quote-unquote cinema again is actually something to write home about. No, it was good. I mean, I loved season 1 of Loki as well. It was pretty good. I love Loki as a character. I think he's a really cool character in the comics and all that stuff. Even though I don't read the comics, but still, like in terms of, you know, what he does and stuff, I think Loki's a cool character. And the show was great. Season 2 worked pretty well. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a good binge to just watch that real quick last night. Maybe go to bed a little bit too late because of it, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? But yeah, beyond that, like I can't say much good stuff about the rest of Marvel since Endgame. Like Spider-Man fucking No Way Home was okay. It was pretty decent. Fucking Doctor Strange 2 was alright, I guess. Guardians 3 was alright, I guess. It was good. But since like everything else has just been... Black Widow was a train wreck. I haven't even watched Black Panther 2, but apparently it's not good. Thor Love and Thunder was pretty not that good. Most of the TV shows, besides Loki and maybe WandaVision, was alright, but the rest of them were kinda not all that, you know? Like, Moon Knight was okay as well. I enjoyed it because the main dude being basically like his superpower just being schizophrenia was kinda cool. Like, that was kinda funny. But yeah, beyond that, like, I should check out the challenge room. How did I miss that? Beyond that, though, the TV shows have not been anything to write home about either. Why do I bring up that Marvel is washed, though? Because apparently they're now planning on bringing back the original characters from before Endgame. You know, the characters that died in the cinematic universe, like Iron Man and shit. So they're gonna bring back like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and stuff through like the multiverse stuff. And I'm just like, man, is it really that bad? Or is Marvel doing that bad right now that they have to go that far? That's very sad. That's very sad to think about. Things have gotten this bad for Marvel that they gotta be like, alright, well, time to bring back the recognizable characters. Even though the idea behind Endgame was like, oh yeah, these people are dead. It's time for like new characters or something like that. Oh man, this just... If that's actually true, I don't know, it's just a thing I heard. I don't know if it's actually true or not, obviously. But if it is true, that's so sad. Like, how the mighty have fallen, right? Make, like, some of the highest grossing movies of all time really popular. And then, as soon as that cinematic universe ends, the popularity drops off a fucking cliff. It's so funny. Halo, why not? Thank you very much. I got my key pieces already. I don't need to stay. I don't know why I'm hanging on to this credit card for now that I think about it. To be fair, it serves no purpose. I guess I was... maybe holding on to it as a contingency in case I get a devil deal this floor. Because I'm going up, so I don't need the credit card. It serves no purpose to me. Oh well. There's a darkness. I should have held onto the gauze for this floor, evidently. So yeah, Loki was pretty good. It was a pretty good show. I liked it. I'm a sucker for, like, time travel shenanigans and stories. Like, you know the show Dark? It was on Netflix. I watched that a few years ago. It was also pretty good. Naturally, with time travel shenanigans and shows and in media and stuff, like, you always run into some problems. Like, how the hell do you explain stuff without creating a ton of plot holes and stuff like that? That's always a problem. But they handled it decently well, I think. Also, Inverted Moon Card is pretty poggers, because what if this has a good item? It has Blood Bombs, which I guess is decent. It's an HP upgrade at the end of the day. I can't really be too mad about that. But I think it has also been established that I'm not a very discerning media consumer. I'll watch just about anything and find enjoyment in it in one way or another. There are very few things I don't enjoy. If something, like, even if a piece of media is bad, like, objectively bad, I'll just find humor in ridiculing it, right? In making fun of how terrible the CGI or something like that is, right? I don't think, like, I'll ever truly be completely hating something, like a piece of media or something like that. Although, things that are bad, I usually wouldn't go out of my way to watch alone. I guess that's when I realized, like, yeah, no, this isn't worth it. If something is, like, so bad it's fun to make fun of, like, I'd rather do that with friends. I think that's the differentiation you gotta make. Give me some items here, man. I want to see something, you know? I got, like, so little stuff going on right now, man. I mean, I would have had Conjoined here, I guess. That's funny, in a way. I don't want Crooked Penny, man. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Parasitoid Tears, when they hit, like, the damage input I get is so crazy. You know what? A Chaos card is kind of funny here. Maybe I'll use it for once. Maybe I'll use it against Mega Satan. If I don't get... Here's the plan. If I don't get, like, a really fun, cool synergy before the end of the floor, that'll be cool to use against him. and actually try to fight him. I'll just use the Chaos card. My ass is not getting any chests, so I'm so tempted to use the fucking Wheel of Fortune card too, man. But it will probably re-roll my Chaos card, and I don't want that. I wouldn't mind going for a full run reroll, actually. Maybe I should have used that Wheel of Fortune card I got a couple floors ago. Maybe that would have been a smart move. Who knows? Now, what I find curious, and this might just be because, like, an oversight, but how come you never find any Alt Path bosses on the chest or the dark room? Like, none of the bosses that are exclusive to the Alt Path show up on the chest or the dark room. Maybe it's because they're quote-unquote exclusive to the Alt Path, but, you know, most other bosses in the game show up on the chest. How come the Alt Path? Like, what if I could find, you know, clutch on these rooms or not? That'd be cool, right? It'd be just a neat little challenge to add on. I feel like that's either, like, if it's intentional, I understand why, but I feel like, to me, it more seems like an oversight. I feel like that's something that should have been part of the game. Parasitoid with Hive Mind here is just an unbelievable combo, man. The few times I actually get to shoot the Parasitoid tears, we are doing absurd damage for those spiders. Alright, fine. Let's just kill Blue Baby. Should be pretty easy. Especially with flies and spiders once they start coming in. There you go. They really chunk him, man. They really do be chunking him. Alright, might as well take you. Void Portal is funny, but I'm not going there yet. Bob's Rotten Head, huh? Well, who is Bob, anyway? Has that ever been explained who Bob is in the Isaac lore? Because there's a lot of, you know, Bob-related items, and you can transform into Bob as well. Who's Bob? It's a part I've never investigated much. I've never looked up or anything, and it's not like I really care much to begin with, but it's a curiosity, you know? Who's this Bob guy? Why does he relate to poison and explosions? Have I gotten a single chest this floor? No, I haven't actually. Not since the starting room anyway. The only item I've gotten was, Bob's Curse. And Bob's Rotten Head, I guess. Well, that's the floor done. That's what having literally zero luck does to you. Oh well. It doesn't really matter because Mega Satan is about to be perished due to a card. There you go. He's dead. Man, that was easy. Alright, it only killed phase 1. Actually, phase 1 is the more annoying one, to be fair. It would have taken me longer, so yeah, I'll do phase 2 the normal way. Because phase 1 with all the ads and, like, he's got, like, annoying attacks. Phase 2 is kind of just, like, you dodge some patterns. It's not that bad. I'm Pluto'd up. I got orbitals. Like, this is no problem. Yes, hit those Parasitoid tears. I gotta hit the high rolls on those. I gotta get my spiders in there as well. Oh, wait, he can't even hit me, bro. I'm too small. The tears are literally going over me. Like, they're literally phasing straight through me. That's so funny. Please die. Like, why are you putting up a fight, man? What for? What are you still fighting for? I fall asleep here, man. Oh, man. What a challenging game Isaac is. This game truly can be difficult sometimes, man. Jesus. There you go. He's dead. No void this time around out of it. That's fine, man. That's fine. That's actually totally fine. I am happy with this outcome. Either way. And I hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as I have as well. Yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, if you like what you see, I guess. I don't know, maybe you just hate it here. Maybe you just here out of spite. For some reason. I don't know. Have a good one, I'll see you. Bye.